Okay, round one, got the choice. Playing first and not keeping this. Not a good hand by any stretch of the imagination. This one, however, much better. So we'll take this. This actually, I mean, we're going to need some more lands to play our 4-drops, but Arbor Elf helps us cast Venser, which is kind of nice. All right. Unsurprisingly, blue. All right. Not too bad. Now we've got Oracle next turn, which is quite good. Blue-white. Could be blue-white control. Could be blue-white tempo now that I see a Savannah Lions. Uh-oh, the flooding has begun. And then it won't let me use Arbor Elf. That's kind of weird. So, tap, untap. Oracle, drag Tusk on top. Well, at least I can play it next turn. Oh, wait. Make sure I get my extra land drop. Oracle is a nice way to alleviate flooding issues. And if he counters Thragtusk, I can get it back with Regrowth, which is kind of cool too. Certainly taking 2. Let's see if he's got a Geist Saint draft or something, or that would make sense. Oblivion Ring on Oracle. All right. Not the worst. Still get to cast Thragtusk, which is pretty good. Could daze us, but nope. No daze. Can't really deal with Thragtusk in a way that doesn't give me a beast token. Pacify it. I don't think that's in this format. Sower. Well, I'm going to have to Venser bounce that Sower. I don't have anything else to do with it. Could also draw a Jite, attack. Have Arbor Elf get killed, but then I get to kill Sower. Hey, speak of the devil. All right, so I think what we just do is suit up our Arbor Elf, attack with him. He can kill it with anything. It doesn't matter. I'm going to kill his Sower, and then I get my Thragtusk back. I lose an Arbor Elf to get my Thragtusk back. It's a pretty fair exchange. And there's really nothing he can do about it. I don't do it immediately either. Although he could have a sacrifice effect for Thragtusk, but I'm trying to think of blue-white sacrifice a creature effect. I can't think of any. The reason to hold it up is If he thinks I don't know how to use GT, like maybe he thinks I think it has to be equipped before I can do it. I guess it's pretty dangerous actually. He could resto or something like that. But all right, so now that he targets GT with Relic Warder, I've got to kill his sower. It's got 3 cards left in hand. I can't Venser bounce anymore. I can regrow with my Arbor Elf, but it's not super appealing. Hey, that's a good draw. All right, let's get in with Thragtusk. Drop the Solemn and pass after finding an island. So I think I can Venser bounce. Something like Baneslayer. Horn Power Stone, not all that good. Does let me cast Venser though. So, oh, it enters tapped. All right, well, doesn't quite work. Guess I just Venser bounce and swing for 7. It's going to be tough to beat Baneslayer unless we can power out some fatties. Ooh, let me draw. I like that. And we get a birds. Nice. All right. So I can regrowth Solemn, but I don't know if I like that. It's got counter magic up, but so, I mean, I could attack Venser into Baneslayer. He'd just gain life, but I could regrowth it and bounce. I'm not sure what that does. Ooh, Stomp Howler. So I can get GT back. What does that do for me, though? Wait, no, that doesn't work. I can blow up O-Ring and get my Oracle back. Does that do anything for me? Maybe. It's not terrible. Gives me another thing to attack him back with after he attacks with Baneslayer. All right. I convinced myself. Let's do it. So we'll drop a Stomp Howler, we'll break an O-Ring. Get back Oracle. See if we got a land on top. We do. And Channel, which is really not good right now. Channel is not a good draw. If I attack with Venser, he gains life. I don't like it. Just for a bounce effect. Or a 1-turn, like a remand. It's either remand or bounce. So I can still race a Baneslayer. It's a huge life swing, but I can race a Baneslayer with my board. Not easily, by the way. And if he has any sort of follow-up, I certainly can't race it. But I guess we're going to take it. Muldrifter's pretty good. If he board wipes, I at least get a beast. And I'll have a regrowth for something. It's a lot of card quality. God, my deck could have used a Preordain and Ponder. Channel looks so bad here. If he doesn't have a good follow-up play, we're cracking back for a lot. It's still a pretty tough race to win with Baneslayer, but he's got to have a pretty good creature here, or we're capable of recovery. All right, no plays. That's good. Channel, which is useless. Control Magic. That's quite a good one. All right, let's go ahead and get in there with everything relevant. Oracle can die now. It's not a big deal. We're just we're just working towards getting GT back. All right. Play the Power Stone. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're actually one resource short of Ulamog? No, we're not. We have Ulamog if we want him. I think I'm going to chump with my birds, just in the off chance he drew a board wipe. No reason to take 5 damage needlessly. So they have to deal combat damage. All right, let's equip this to a Thragtusk. So that way if he has bounce, he has to bounce the guy that gives us value when he leaves. All right, definitely blocking. If he's attacking, then we're clearly blocking. I think he's board wiping. So when he board wipes, I probably just want to get Thragtusk back. I don't see why he attacks there if he doesn't have a board wipe. It feels like a Wrath of God to me. Yeah, Day of Judgment. We're actually still fine. We get a Beast, so we have an equipped target for our GT. Baneslayer's gone. We didn't take damage there. We have a regrowth. Gids. All right. Gids is pretty good. One card left in his hand, though, which is also good for us. Control Magic for something in the future. Kind of want to bring back Thragtusk. It's just such good protection against board wipes. Otherwise, I bring back a Venser to keep him in check on a spell, which isn't bad. But considering he's only got one card left, I think we're just going to go over the Thragtusk. So we go Regrowth, Thragtusk. We're in Tooth and Nail range too, which is nice. And we're definitely at Ulamog range as well. Detention Sphere. What are we targeting? Jite? Alright. Jite. I guess we gain life. Wait, you are targeting this, right? Yeah. Alright, kills a beast. No more plays. So we're going to kill Gids. Time walk. Right after I play the regrowth? You jerk. Let's just time walk. Actually, let's attack Gideon first. The reason to do that is if he's got a cute play or something. Doesn't have a cute play. Let's just time walk then. Basically a lava axe plus a card draw. Ooh. Now that is a sexy, sexy draw. Two, three, four, five, six, seven. Oh. Exaxes. Very nice. That guy and just concession. All right. Okay. So blue-white control. Certainly good against us. Since he's got board wipes. Thragtusk was such a money dude in that matchup. Do I want like a plow under? Maybe a stunted growth. Stunted growth actually seems like it's pretty disruptive in this matchup. GT did work because Sower is a big deal. Sower is a big deal. We didn't see any counter spells, but I have to imagine he has to have counter spells in there. Who plays blue-white control without counters? That doesn't make sense. He's got Wrath of God, or Day of Judgment rather. Do I want to drop to 16 lands? I guess flooding wasn't super bad in that matchup. What's weak against him is a real question. I mean, control magic seems like it would be weak, but Baneslayer is a pretty good one to steal. I imagine he's got some other ones in there too. Do I have anything? I do like the idea of Plow Under and Stunted Growth because we ramp so hard. Ramp creatures are a little bit SOL against Day of Judgment effects. I don't know, man. That's tough. I like all the value in our deck quite a bit. Even regrowth for the Thragtusk worked out pretty well for us there. I think we got to go again till we get some more information. His deck looks relatively fair, though. We didn't see any Moxen or Black Lotuses, so that's good. A bunch of ramp and tooth and nail. That works. We'll keep it. Still don't know why he's playing the cheap dudes. Seems a bit strange. It's going to take a little while before we can get to 9. All right. So that's going to bring us up to 3 resources. Simic, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we're a ways away from 9 yet. But if we can resolve a tooth and nail, it's pretty good value. Guess we get, well, we have so many green sources. I guess we'll get an island. Muldrifter evoked. Very good card. Wish we had that guy. Worn Power Stone. Well, does actually work. Oops. So what are we at now? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 next turn. All right. So banking pretty hard on casting Tooth and Nail in Twine next turn, but you know, that was a relatively quick ramp for it. I'm hoping he taps out this turn. If he doesn't tap out, even though we didn't see a counter game 1, I'm pretty hesitant. Yeah, that's problematic. Well, that's also problematic. So do I play into a counter spell? I don't want to. I really, really don't want to. I have nothing else in my hand. I have absolutely nothing else in my hand. I'm just completely blown out by any sort of counter spell. Like I said, we didn't see any game 1. Him not playing anything with 6 cards in hand is so bad. Could have a resto, I guess, which doesn't do anything but gives him another beater. Play around a counter to take beating for 2. I'm not going to play into a counter. I just feel like 6 cards in hand, how could he have nothing to do? Still could have like Force of Will or something too. I just need a spell. Spell, spell, spell. No, no, no. Don't force me to play into a counterspell. Please, deck. I'm begging you. Please don't force me to play into a counterspell. Just give me something. He clearly has a counterspell. There's no way he has 7 cards in hand and doesn't have anything. All right. So if he has, now it's just Force of Will, and not even Daze if I play a land. Oh, now you come. All right, let's do the Tooth and Nail. The problem is he could have Sower and steal our Ulamog. Holy crap, that's good. Well, in that case, I should have played Avenger and then played a land. What would I do about that? Draw a control magic? Now that I played the land, the Avenger seems terrible. Alright, I guess we tooth and nail. Oops. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Play around the days. Don't play around the force, though. Alright. I think we do Ulamog Thragtusk, but Ulamog Primeval's not bad. Ulamog Venser Bounce Gideon. It's not bad. Ulamog Polykranos. There we go. Ulamog Polykranos. That way, if he's got Sower, I get to pop his little Sower. So, Ulamog Polykranos makes the most sense to me. This way, Sower does nothing against Ulamog. He has to steal Polykranos, but then we still get an attack with Ulamog. If he has... He can't cast Oblivion Ring plus Sower on his turn. He can do Banishing Light or Oblivion Ring on Ulamog, but we still have Primal Command and Indrik Stomphowler, so at least a couple cards in the deck that get us Ulamog back. Venser, bounce it, end of his turn. That wouldn't be bad either. The Sower protection on Polykranos is nice. Alright, so he gets his own Ulamog. I think we can deal with it much better than he can, since we're going to drop an Avenger. Oh, well, that's awful, awful, awful for us, but I can't do anything about that. If I can target that Ulamog, he has to sacrifice it. Oh, I can. What am I talking about? So I just target it and it's gone. But I guess I lose my Polykranos in the process. No choice, really. Can't I fight multiple creatures too if I pay like 5 mana? We'll have to count my resources next turn, but I'm going to have to come up with a good way to... Oh, Jite. Nice. Well, I have to kill his Phantasmal Image. So I think what I do is... Has to deal combat damage. Okay. So I Polykranos. For 5. What is that? 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm left with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not enough to cast. No, 6, 7. I do have enough to cast Avenger. Let's do the Avenger first. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Why did I? Ugh, I did it again. And I could have done it. Ugh, I'm so stupid. Why am I so stupid, guys? Do you guys know? Help me answer. Why is Alex Stephenson stupid? I'd love to know. Did I choose my 2 targets already? Now I can't even remember doing it. Oh yeah, I don't lose my Polychronos, that's right. Well, despite me, the puntage, the serious puntage on Avenger. Alright. Well, I guess it turned out to not matter this time. But we are in top deck mode. Channel. The worst. The worst. The absolute worst. Alright, I'm cutting a land. Decided. Should have done it last game. I don't know why I didn't, but we're going to 16 lands. And if I don't have any more enchantment destruction, I don't know what I'm going to do about Journey. This is a horrible matchup for us. Let's see here. Stunted Growth, Plow Under. Wish I could cast you for some value. I really can't. I guess Stunted Growth. I have no idea how I can get it in my deck, though. Just absolutely no idea. I guess I just take out a land. Let's drop one of our forests. Still leaves us with 12 green sources. I hate channels so much. I should probably just cut channel. It's just in the off chance that I can cast Ulamog on turn 2. That really is all it's in here for. And on the play, that's pretty strong, but it's not even that good. You know what? I'm cutting channel. I hate that card. I'm cutting it. Bringing in Plow Under. I'm going to bring in more hate cards against him. I'm not going to channel into a turn 2 Ulamog only to get Journey to Nowhere after paying 11 life. That sounds absolutely terrible. I'd rather Stunted Growth, Plow Under, disrupt him, see if that helps me more. We'll play first. This hand's fine. Obviously very awkward with Ulamog, but we've got Plow Under on turn 4 maybe, and Venser on turn 3, which is okay. So I kind of want to Venser bounce a land on his next turn, and then Plow Under. I really dislike my opponent's deck, too. The fact that he's playing Control with 1 mana Bears, it's like embarrassing that I can't do anything against that. So this buys us some time to get to Thragtusk. At this point, it's worthwhile to trade with Venser. It's a fine trade. We have regrowth, so it's more useful for us. Ooh, that's huge. That is huge. Wow. Talk about some disruption here. Plow under into stunted growth. Look at that. Look at that sideboard. That was huge. Very satisfied with that. Very, very satisfying win. All right. We'll see you round 2.